Oh man, that thing is loud. Anyway, I'm back. My hairline's still messed up, and my face is my face. Anyway, I'm here to talk about Ben Simmons. Arguably one of the... I'm not gonna say that. Ben Simmons, what can I say about him? He is one of the most overpaid players in the NBA, making... Or, this was, last year he was making $177 million over, like, 4 years. Overpaid for a guy who literally refuses to shoot. Not just he can't shoot, he refuses to shoot the ball. He averaged 12 points in the playoffs the last time he played. That is absolutely disgusting. And people wonder why he gets hate. It's not because he can't shoot. I've seen him shoot, but I've seen him shoot in practice. I've seen the videos. He can. He just has a confidence issue, and he refuses to shoot. Here's my analogy. Ben Simmons is like a nice... Ben Simmons' jumper is like a nice tuxedo you get for a wedding, right? But you then decide not to wear that tuxedo and wear street clothes to a wedding. Like, bro, if you have the facilities to do it, do it. Don't just say you can do it. Or don't just... Sorry, it's just... He makes me irritated because I love it. I love watching him play. If he could shoot, we'd have to fold the NBA because he's already a good defender. He's already one of the best defenders and playmakers in the league. He's a good rebounder. He's an insanely good finisher when he wants to be. If he added a jumper, he'd be a complete player, but he refuses to add it. That's why people like me say Cade Cunningham is already better than Ben Simmons, because Cade Cunningham can do everything Ben Simmons can do but he's only 2 inches shorter. He can do everything Ben Simmons can do, but he can shoot the ball. Crazy thought. Crazy thing. It's almost like shooting the ball is necessary to be an NBA player. Unless you are a center that is just there for interior defense and rebounding. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is also very overrated, but that's different story for a different day. Ben Simmons, I'm only making this video because I saw something about Ben Simmons on my timeline about, oh, Ben Simmons is so overhated. No, he's not overhated. Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry. I just woke up, so. He's not overhated. What Ben Simmons is he's properly hated. Now, I don't condone bullying, or I don't condone hate, but when it comes to a player like Ben Simmons, he needs to hear it. He's talking about his mental health being bad. Buddy, unless there's something going on behind the scenes, which I highly doubt there is, you should be very happy you have a $100 million contract. You're on the Nets with KD and Kyrie, probably not any longer. KD is a spineless snake, and Kyrie just refuses to play, so I don't even know how long that's going to last. But, it's just, it's so irritating to have a player of Ben Simmons' talent just refuse to shoot the ball. If you had dunked on Trae Young, if you had dunked the ball or just laid it up, scored when Trae Young was under the basket bin, guess what? You would not be getting as scrutinized as you are now. You probably would be getting a little bit of praise for that playoff run, but instead you passed out of a shot on Trae Young. I don't know if you know this, but Ben Simmons is 6'10", 6'11". Trae Young is 6 foot. Ben Simmons has almost a foot on Trae Young, and he's like, I can't dunk on him. Yeet. Like, bro, I don't care. I say yeet sometimes. That is not what I'm saying. But it's just like, bro, I know I'm going to have Ben Simmons stands if they see this video defending him. For you guys, he can't shoot. I would take Russell Westbrook over him any day. Actually, I think Russell Westbrook is way overhated, by the way. A little bit. Just a little bit. I'll make a different video on that. But I will take Nerlens Noel over Ben Simmons. I will take Tyler. I forgot his name. He has a gap in his tooth. He has like a weird beard thing going on. I forgot his last name. Tyler. I know. I'll take Matthew Dellavedova right now over Ben Simmons. Because Matthew Dellavedova can do everything Ben Simmons can do, and he can shoot. No, I'm joking. Not really. I don't care how talented you are as a player. If you refuse to do the one thing people are telling you to do, and you refuse to decide to improve on the one thing everyone tells you to do, then you're not a good player. You're just a player with talent that just is just ignoring everything because you want to play the same. AKA the Russell Westbrook syndrome. I love Russ. Greatest point guard in Thunder history. I'm a Thunder fan. Also a Portland fan, but it's great to be a fan of both because you know what happened. But I call it Brody syndrome, where you refuse to change your play style because you think it works. AKA Russell Westbrook syndrome. This is when you refuse to change your play style because you think it works. Players like Ben Simmons fall into this category. Russell Westbrook, Rudy Gobert. There's a few others. I can't think of them right now. John Wall. John Wall definitely falls. People definitely don't notice it, but John Wall refuses to change his play style. De'Aaron Fox. Ja Morant a tiny bit. But mainly athletic guards. Athletic guards fall into this category. Derrick Rose does not fall into that category, though. Mainly because he got injured, but I think he would have improved anyway. But it's Brody syndrome, and I love Brody. Brody's great. Russell Westbrook's great. But, yeah. Rudy Gobert needs to change his... Oh, Andre Drummond falls in that category. You see, notice how I've only named athletic guards or interior defending bigs who get rebounds. Because those style of point guard and that style of big don't work anymore. Unless you're Ja Morant. But, people... If you're an athletic point guard and you can't at least shoot 35% for three, you're useless to the league. You notice how the best guards are the ones that can shoot. Chris Paul, Curry, Dame, Kyrie, Trae Young. And Ja is like the one exception. There's not Russ used to be a top two, like the best point guard in the league, or second best. But as time went on, because he didn't want to change his jumper, and he decided I'm just going to play 100 miles per hour and not slow down my game, boom. Luka Doncic, he's arguably the best point guard in the league. Curry exists, so that's obviously not true. But it's just, I want to see Ben Simmons succeed, but he can't because he does not want to shoot. And I don't think he'll ever succeed until he at least takes 2 threes a game. I'm not even asking him to take 5. I'm just asking him to take 2 a game. Or 1. You could take 1 3 a game, Ben, and everyone will literally shut up. But you refuse to do it, and you refuse to change because you are so set on being this playmaking, defending slasher who has no jumper whatsoever. Does not matter how talented you are if you don't change. You have the facilities to do so, and you don't. But that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Ben Simmons is a fraud of a player, and I don't think, even if KD and Kyrie stay, the Nets aren't winning anything because they have not proven to me they can. Same with the Clippers. I'll make a video on that soon. But I am completely burnt out on athletic guards who can't shoot, not changing the game. And I am out. You know what I'm saying.